Hello again, my good friends. This is a quick video
Ready to go
on
to Avalon when you are,
early
Father.
game
Unless you wanted
build
to finish something in
for God
Svartalfheim
of War
first.
Ragnarok. I'm playing in Give Me God of War difficulty. Um, I am about 3-4 hours in game, um, and I'm just about to travel to Alfheim with Tyr. Um, by this point in time, when you play the game and you explore as you go without um, without missing the places that you can already visit, you should have some pieces of armor and gear that you could be using at this point in time. So, for those playing on Give Me God of War difficulty, I would strongly suggest the build that I'm using. As you can see, I'm only level 2 at the moment. I barely have any XP, any hack silver. As I said, this is about 3-4 hours in game. Um, so I would recommend using the setup I'm using, just because it gives you some balance between strength, defense, and runic damage when you play your runic attacks. So I'm using the chest piece Biter's Pauldron of Might, which says combo finishers have a high luck chance to increase Kratos' strength and stagger resistance for a duration. For the wrist and the waist, I'm using the Darkdale arm guards. This is one of the pieces that comes with a deluxe version of the game. If you do not have access to these, I would recommend using the Fighter's Braces of Might, which will combo with the rest of the set. The reason why I would suggest the Darkdale arms uh, and waist is simply because it increases the rate at rage is gained when attacking status afflicted enemies and using runic attacks. And you gain, if you have both equipped, you have 40% rage gain. This armor set will increase your strength, your runic, and your vitality with the wrist. As for um, the waist, it will do runic, vitality, and of course defense. So at this point in time, as you can see, I don't even have the amulet unlocked. So as I said, it's very early in the game. Um, for the weapons, what I'm using, as you can see, I only have light runic attacks. I haven't even gathered a heavy runic attack just yet. For the blades, same story. I only have the Flames of Anguish. I have not upgraded any of these just yet, as you can see as well. And with the shield, I'm using the Dauntless Shield because I like to parry. And for the runs, so far I've only collected the Round of Volition, which you start with this one. And I've got the Round of Aggravation, which says that high luck chance to grant a Rage Burst when parrying. So basically what I'm trying to say, as you can see, I'm quite very focused on Rage, um, getting Rage. Because when you play in God of War, um, Give Me God of War, uh, difficulty, rage will save your ass. A lot of times when you are in a tight situation, you are low on health, you pop in your rage, you use it, and if you keep attacking your enemies, you should gain your rage back um, because of using this set um, that I'm using with the armor generating 40% more rage when attacking status afflicted enemies. You can get enemies um, burned, frosted, or sonic afflicted with Atreus at this point. So you've got three things to go for to get them status afflicted to generate the increased rage gain, but also your runic attacks by default will be generating rage as well. So for the attachments, I'm using on the axe the Furious Maul simply because it's 100% strength focus. I could be going for something else, but the reason why I'm using this is that it has a high luck chance to grant a gift of strength on any axe kill. So you will be boosting your strength as you kill enemies with your axe. These are also good options. The fortified Frost Knob is a good one. The grip of Dark Tail is a good option, but I wouldn't recommend at this stage. You want something that gives you something more, because this one says killing enemies with a Frost Awaken attack causes a Frost Shockwave and refrosts and awakens the axe. So it will be basically forcing you to play with a Frost Awaken. As this one doesn't really force you to keep that in mind. It just, as long as you're killing with the axe, you'll most likely get the benefit from it. So it kind of takes something off your mind, especially when you're playing Give Me God of War difficulty and you got surrounded by enemies that can kill you in 2 or 3 hits. You don't want to have to think too much about having to do this or having to do that. As for the blades, I'm using the Cursed Empress handles simply because they have a low luck chance on any blades hit to grant an increase of strength and runic, and this can stack up to 3 times. But because this has a low luck chance and I only have 15 luck, you don't see this proc that often. But it is okay because my game will be focused on the axe. And okay. I've got the Blades of Chaos at level 2 by now. The Leviathan is also at level 2. As I said, this is very early in the game. My shield is at level 3. Spartan Rage, I haven't even leveled up the Fury at all, which I'm planning to as soon as I have the available XP. The Relic, I only have the Talisman of Mind so far. Um, Again, this is very, very early in the game, 3-4 hours in. You should have access of all these things with just a little bit of exploration around Svartalfheim. When you are doing the missions, the main story there, if you explore a little around the little islands and collect everything, you should have quite a few pieces. As for the skills, as you can see, I have unlocked everything I can unlock so far. I'm trying to work on having um, these skills leveled up as I go, but as you can see, I have just unlocked them. Um, I've only managed to do this one just yet, so I am in the process of leveling these things up as I go. As for the blades, I have all the available ones already. As for Atreus, because he unlocks faster as you progress, uh, these are still to be unlocked. I hope this helps you guys. Finding a build that gives you some security as you are very early in the game. Again, you are playing Give Me God of War. I haven't even unlocked Muspelheim just yet. If you're playing in Give Me God of War difficulty, this might help you
Perhaps as we go,
um,
you can tell me the tale of your prior
at the
visit to
start
the land of the
of the
elves.
game.
Sure I can.
I would just show the the damage output
Alphon was the first
and how
time
to
we ever
use the
run
build
travel using your temple.
this early in the
Rhea tried
game,
coming
what
with
you'll
us.
focus on,
Odin cast a spell on
um,
her. She can't
and
leave me
maybe
now.
this will help you
That's
guys as well.
terrible.
Um,
So then we fought our way
so
through an army of dark elves to get to the light.
You interfered in the elf war.
Not by choice.
this might
We
help
sought
you
to fill
guys.
our Bifrost.
We don't want to hurt you.
We do not have a choice.
We're the ones who saved the light. Diapa! Why are you
That is
fighting
just
us? We helped you last time.
Atreus, focus.
Hey, Alphon.
no, didn't see this guy behind me.
Most unfortunate.
They attacked us.
More will follow once we're inside.
Alright.
Speaking of light elves,
Let me try talking to them again. They
Best
may...
just to let these two do their thing, brother.
light bulb, watch out!
Oh, missed that one. Goodbye. It's a bit faster if you throw them down.
Oh there, friends. Salutations. We mean you no harm.
But they mean harm to you?
Yappa!
Get back!
Hit the light orb! Yappa!
Hmm.
Behind you, look out!
Ooh, that hurt. Ooh, that hurt a lot. Hmm. Oh, go ahead. I'm flying.
I tried.
Use a shield strike! Use a shield strike, brother.
As you most obviously noticed, I recorded the footage all in one go, but I decided to trim the video down only to the parts that actually had combat in them instead of having a 50-minute long video with all the portions of this area that were unnecessary for you guys to have an idea of how the build works, such as me transversing through the different areas of this story mission. I hope you guys did enjoy the video, and hopefully this will help at least one of you, especially those considering to try Give Me God of War difficulty, but this build will help regardless the difficulty you are planning to play. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't considered, please do subscribe. It will be much appreciated. Leave your comments down below. And thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys have a lovely day. Cheerio!